Hello, everyone. We should be live now. Man, I'm super tired, but screw it. We're just going to stream this. Fallen Banner today. Honestly, I completely forgot until today. But yeah, I'll be joining Oblivion and Satoshi. Give me a second. Hello.
Night? I don't know. Hey, it's CTM.
And we got DTM, the whole gang's here.
Yup.
Yeah, we're all here.
That's cool.
Oh man.
Honestly, I'm like super tired, but
I feel it. It's hard to say that when you got Satoshi on the other line. I'm like, man,
yeah, I was saying that, and I was like, wait, Satoshi sounds like really actually tired.
Yeah.
I haven't slept since Saturday.
What?
Oh, man.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like actually.
You just need to get really, really drunk. That's what I used to do. I used to just drink
That
until I blacked
sounds
out.
like my brain already feels like mush. I feel like that would just deteriorate all that I have left.
Yeah, it makes you black out.
Mhm.
I've done it a few times. This is not medical advice, chat. Yeah, hit rank 1 chat. My only loss was to Elm, of course.
Yeah.
Is
It's
Elm
almost
still a
as if
Cardinal
Elm
sin?
is a good unit.
A good unit. Yeah. I think I did overrate Elm just a little bit, and the reason why is because the undefended is within 5 spaces, which seems like a ton when you read it. When you get to Ether Raids, it's like only the front line technically, right? Like to get the back line, you have to kind of send Elm in a little bit, which isn't like the biggest deal. You just kind of put like a Sigurd ring on your healer or your dancer, sorry, and then you can like dance him back out. It's not the biggest deal, but like that is one thing I will say. The Sarah news station is here to bully me. Lovely, lovely fun.
I mean, the
but
solution to that, if you want to snag the back line, honestly, is like you mentioned, just like put Elm 1 up, and then you can hit the back line, and then dance, and then get him out of the way once he's done his thing.
And he's a flyer, so like he doesn't get stuck by much. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting
Let's
it
say throw
ready
like
now.
let's say throw their fortress away.
Mm-hmm.
Sarkut. Yeah, okay, that's the thing, right? Like I don't want people to misunderstand, right? So if you watch my video about Elm, I didn't say like he was gonna be a game breaker. I said he was an Ether Raids breaker. Like I don't think he's a legendary Sakura by any means.
Oh, for sure.
Right? You know what I mean? I don't think he's even like a Camilla. But when it comes to Ether Raids in particular, I do think he's a very, very, very toxic unit.
Popcorn pizza. Hi, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, we're really
Some
Like
Syncos.
obviously in Summer's duels, Elm is non-existent. To be perfectly honest.
We haven't seen it. I mean, I'm sure somebody will find a way to make him work, but I don't think he's gonna be.
It's gonna be like very niche.
Yeah,
I feel
it'll be like
Yeah,
Layla
exactly.
essentially, but like a bit better or not,
But worse.
depending on. Yeah. Yeah, because the 5 range condition actually kind of blows in Summer's duels. But like in an Ether Raids context, where you have set phases, like it's basically in the hands of a good player. It's basically unstoppable, honestly. Unless like I don't know, this Fallen Banner unleashes like a Fallen Duma that gets rid of all safe defenses.
Fallen. I was talking about this in Satashi's chat, but I really want a Fallen Beast banner, and they're all just. I would love that. Like to do. Anyone from dude, they showed it from Tele, so it's like ultimate spoiler.
Yeah,
I guess like that or like go away. But yeah, Duma. If they dropped Duma literally after Elm, that would be like the biggest troll ever. Like, just like here's I don't know, like far save Duma or near save Duma, and he just destroys all the structures.
Not only ALEARS is saved again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, chat, if you see this, this is my SDR team. That's why it's summer support, not because I like these units. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Right. I know you're a secret tsundere for what team do you guys?
No.
For Rhea, yeah.
I'm a
Definitely not.
tsundere.
I like Rhea actually. I'm not. That's not a secret.
She's cool.
Yeah, I like Rhea a lot. But Camilla and Sakura, not so much.
Yeah, they're your favorite from your favorite game, Fates.
Fates, yeah.
Yeah.
I can already feel like in a month or 2 months, whenever you finish Fates, it's gonna just be like me versus you and Satoshi now, instead of just me versus Satoshi.
I mean,
the tides are turning.
It's
The
still
tides are
going.
turning.
It's still going. Like, I'm still keeping an open mind either way. But yeah, so, I mean, so far at the very least, I am very enjoying it a lot. So yeah, I guess it's leaning towards that. It's also just like a really fun game to play so far. Yeah, it's super snappy too, which is really nice.
Right. Oh, thanks, John. Oh, hope you have a good night too.
What up, Ashesh? How you doing? Hey, Rhea, she's a fraud. Wow.
Rhea, a fraud? There's
That's
no way.
That's crazy.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
That's a crazy.
Today's been the day of hot takes.
Yeah, I think they meant like story-wise because they don't play Faye right now. So yeah.
Fallen Brendan Reed. Oh my god, I love that. Right, we need Brendan Reed. We need so many. Like, I feel like the villains are like the people who get treated the worst in this game, which is crazy.
Certain villains get treated super bad,
I mean, like,
while certain villains.
The only villain who there's one villain who gets treated well, and you know exactly who it is.
Unfortunately, yes, because they stole the name.
Just Grimo, literally.
Yeah.
Everybody else gets treated like shit. Like, it's crazy. Who else I want to summer support? It's just whoever.
I think my summer support has been on Film for like the past 3 months because I was too lazy to
Dang.
change it.
I swap it so much. It's like crazy.
Mm.
Like, I'm like, oh, I'll just do it on my favorite character, and then I swap it. It's like, for SD, that's when I usually swap it.
Yeah, normally I
Gotta have all
swap
them
it for
stats.
SD too, but I guess Fjorm has been the save for me for a while. Also, dang, I forgot to play
Where's
on the
all
last
that?
day of Hall of Forms, which is like the day I have the 14 torches. So.
Oh my god, dude.
What are
is
you
wrong
doing,
with
dude? You are so bad at that.
I mean, I wasn't
this
really
so much.
looking at any of these characters in particular. Maybe Ninja Corrin because,
No?
you know, sentimental value. But I only have 2
Right.
Form of Souls, so that's kind of a scary prospect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Make
lost a little
DTM
spot.
read Corrin's Soleil support.
I don't think he'll like it.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I
don't know
have
what that
no
means, so-
idea. Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna like it. I mean, a lot of people don't. So
Oh, okay.
I think
yeah.
I mean, I know Corrin and Jacob's support. Like, I knew that before I even played Fates. But I never looked at like Corrin with like any of the child supports, I guess. So yeah.
Mur's dad. Yeah, if Mur's dad gets a fallen ult, that'd be dope. I would really like that a
Ooh.
lot too. Mur's dad is such a cool, very minor character.
The Vanity Lord. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Man.
Each stream has different delays. Oh, oops. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
You guys,
So-
there's literally a setting in. Okay, do you guys hit go live on YouTube Studio?
Yeah, but I'm on
It's
like
literally
ultra
why,
low
because-
latency.
Yeah. So yeah, me too. I think then Oblivion does.
I'm on
it
normal.
then.
I'm on
Okay, that's why. Because when you're ultra low, it's like 3 seconds.
Well, we'll do it next time.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't change it during stream, which is
Yeah,
stupid.
I just looked. I was like, I'm not getting worried about it.
Yeah. No.
Oh no, but the chat interaction, you gotta have that 3-second latency.
I don't think it's,
It's
that
really
bad.
fun. No, it's
They usually
no,
respond
but-
pretty quick.
Yeah, but still, it's fun.
Bad stream. Okay, Sarah.
That's
I'm gonna kill a
crazy.
Sarah right now live on stream. I'm gonna promote her to 5-star plus 10 and then kill her. Just for the villainy of it.
Tachi wins the Fortnite stream when I fall asleep.
See, look how quick Sarah responded. That was like instant.
I could never get
What's the
into
threat was out there?
Fortnite. I could. I don't like. I
I've
don't
been in
think
Fortnite
streamers
like
are for me.
twice. I hit Victory Royale in my second match when I was doing it with my friend, and then we just stopped playing. So, yeah.
I don't think I won a single one in co-op or whatever it's called.
The banner trailer drops at the top of the hour. The actual banner comes
Yes.
out like in
So in 21
a day
minutes.
in 5 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fortnite hella fun with friends. A lot of things are hella fun with friends.
Yeah.
A lot of games I can't play solo anymore.
Oh.
Only older games.
I feel
So
like most games I play are either like competitive or like super hardcore single player. There's no
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Scarecrow?
I feel like my new goal is to like get super rich so I can like hire DTM so he can quit his job and I can make him play all the games I want him to play.
Like actually though.
Yeah. I'm like, here, DTM, have you played this? Have you played this? Have you played this? Have you watched all One Piece? Have you played this?
I mean, if you ever do and can match my current salary, then I'd be all for it because, you know. Yeah.
DTM professional streamer to one person.
Yep.
Just me chilling there.
Mm-hmm.
To play slop? Oh, how dare you, Sarah? I'm gonna ban you.
Yeah. I want to play Final Fantasy X because, like, you've made
10?
me
I think
super
10 will
interested
be-
in that. Like, I was already
think
sort of
I-
interested in
yeah.
it just due to what I've seen, but now I'm like super interested into it.
They can play Final Fantasy 14. I think DTM would like Final Fantasy 14, but it's also an MMO, so I don't think he can ever really play it.
Yeah.
Like it's,
My
it's,
basic-
it's a very, very large commitment.
Mm-hmm.
I basically like Resident
I'm
Evil
way
and
too shy
Bayonetta
for
now.
MMOs.
Well, that game you could like it's an MMO, but technically you can pretty much do everything by yourself. But
Mm.
also every expansion is like a 50-hour story, so like
I
it's like a
see.
400-hour game.
Yeah, that's too much of my life.
Yeah. But I think for me personally, I think Final Fantasy 7 is the best game. I like 10's my second favorite, but I do think that 10 is like the DTM coded game. Like
Right.
after the whole Mama Club, I've got like a really good feel for your taste, and I'm like, this is like 100% DTM game.
Yeah, I mean, it's from what I've seen, it seems like it. So one day it will happen. Trust. One day.
I will literally watch people just like I'll just like watch people react to the game. So I'm like, I gotta see their reactions to the ending. Like,
The last solo
I know.
game
I know
played
the
was
memes.
FF7.
I know the ha 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 ha.
Oh, I hate that meme.
I know the stay away from the summoner. Well, okay, those are the only two memes I know. But
Okay.
yeah.
The ha 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 meme is so taken out of context. It's crazy.
I heard that he was purposely trying to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I heard
Like,
that's not like,
he's-
wow, this dub is terrible type shit.
No,
Yeah.
he's purposely being cringe, like to make her feel better, and it's just completely taken out of context.
Have you ever played Castle Crashers? I love Castle Crashers. I want to get FEH to play that with me.
What's Castle Crashers?
It's like the best game.
I've heard of
man.
it.
We can like binge it in one stream.
Oh, this is like a co-op.
Yes.
Is there a PC version?
Tashi, you should,
It doesn't.
Yes.
Oh, Windows. Okay, cool. Nice.
Satoshi, you should get into Xenoblade. I do. I have
I
Xenoblade.
kind of want to play that too.
I have Xenoblade 2, but all my friends are telling me to play it in order, so now I have to.
I have the first one, but I've never actually played it. I just have it.
That's valid.
The Japanese sounds just as cringe. Yeah, because it's supposed to be cringe. It's supposed to be a cringe scene. Like it's not supposed to be. Yeah. Either way. Yeah. See, a lot of people in my chat are saying 10 is their favorite. 10-2 though. Sorry, Antonio, but I hate 10-2. I would like. I honestly tell you to never play it. DTM. Like, after playing 10, don't touch 10-2. Like.
The only thing I heard
know-
about it is that it's like Charlie's Angels or something like that.
Yes. Yes.
Xeno 1 is
Literally.
mid? That's crazy.
You like Pain? Pain is a cool. Like the characters, the new characters are cool and the ideas are cool, but it's very much obvious that like 10-2 is it's kind of like a cash grab, especially when you read all the like reviews or not reviews, the interviews about it. Like they pretty much like pushed out Sakaguchi because he didn't want to make sequels because he thought they were like creatively bankrupt. And the president was like, no, we need to make sequels because they're really easy to make because we can use the same assets. So the second Sakaguchi left, he was like, we're making a sequel to literally everything. And that's what they did. Like 10-2, all the 7 sequels and prequels. Yeah. 10-2. Oh, I think I'm gonna ban you. You play Astrobot and it's fun. I'm sure okay, I don't hate Astrobot. I'm sure it's a fun game. I just don't think it's game of the year. Right? That was my problem with it. After playing a few of even those games, like Wukong, and then in my case, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is one of the best games literally ever created. That's how high I am on it. Like I don't know how they made that game. Like I play it and I'm like literally like, the whole time I was thinking like, how does this exist? Like how did they do this?
Right.
Astrobot's cool, but I feel like it's like fun platformer, and if it's like a kid and it's their first game, I think it's a perfect choice, right? Like, it's a great game for like, it's like a Super Mario N64, right? Of a new generation. That's awesome. But I just don't think it's the same.
What now?
Same level. But this year we might get some interesting stuff because GTA 6 got delayed.
So like that kind of opens
actually,
it up.
Exactly. Right now I'm playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
I've heard good things about that.
It's a turn-based RPG. It plays like Paper Mario or like Legend of Dragoon, if you played either of those, with like action elements. And it really makes like the turn-based like something you have to pay attention to. Unlike a lot of other turn-based where you're like, okay, I put my actions in and I just like kind of watch it happen. This one's very interactive because you have to dodge, parry, jump, do timing pressings for all your attacks.
Right.
And the story is very, very, very crazy. I've never seen a game with a story like this.
This is challenging.
Which is weird because I've played a lot of games.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's so French. It's like very different than anything
played like
Western or
30 minutes
Japanese.
of it just to check it out. Yeah. And yeah, it was super French from what I've seen too.
The opening is so like haunting. Like,
but yeah.
Like you know what's gonna happen, but at the same time you're like, oh my god. Like
Your life has been consumed by the Danganronpa fire. You mean 100 Line Dancho? Like, I want to play that. Like, I was actually going to planning to play that this weekend, but obviously got called back to my parents' place. But that I still want to play that like as soon as possible.
ICC Batch, you're in timeout for 10 seconds for saying blasphemy.
Damn.
So I just want you to know.
I just want DTM to play FF7, dude. Automatic Tsundere mode.
I mean,
like, it's so good. It's literally like so peak. Like that's like the one piece of media all my friends told me, yo, it's peak, and like I played it or watched it, and I actually was like, yo, you're right.
Don't worry, I'll finish it eventually. Eventually.
Chat, what'll happen first? Me getting sleep or DTM playing Final Fantasy VII?
Well, you'll probably die, so probably you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Did you ever play Final Fantasy 16? FF7 was my first Final Fantasy.
16's also very good. I did do a Final Fantasy tier list because, like,
is that the one with Clive?
Yes, it's full action combat. So it's made by the same person, or the combat is designed by the same person who designed Devil May Cry 5.
Shall we go?
Nice.
Yeah. The only bad part, I say the bad parts about Final Fantasy 16 is like the side quests in the beginning are very bad. The equipment is very boring. And you only get to play as Clive. And Clive is really fun to play, don't get me wrong. But like, there's a lot of other really, really cool characters I wish I could have played as.
Right.
That's the only thing. That also has That also has a good amount of romance in it too. And it's rated like M romance.
I see.
So they got a little bit more spicy than I thought they would ever get. Let's just say that.
I mean, I used to follow this one super female Robin stan, I guess is the best way to put it. And they were also super high on, I guess, like the Clive X, was it Jill?
Jill.
Something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jill.
ship. And posted a lot of art about it. So by proxy, I saw a lot of it.
Oh yeah. Like, they're very, very cute. But yeah, that game's very good. 7 obviously is my favorite. 10 is very, very good. 14 is very, very good if you have the hours to put into it, but you know most people don't because like it's a long game.
Yeah.
6 is good. I don't like 6 as much as other people do though. I won't lie.
I heard
I think
a lot of consternation, I guess, from FE6 or FF6 fans whenever FF7 gets like something or like always super prominent. Yeah.
They get really, really mad. Because like they're like, no, this is the best game. It deserves things. But it's like, okay, well, obviously not everyone agrees with you because it doesn't get anything ever.
Yeah.
I've never played Triangle Strategy, no.
I think it's a very good game. Like it's definitely very good, but like to me, the cast isn't as strong as 7. I think the thing about 7 is that they write the characters really, really well, and the story itself revolves around the characters more. While 6 is more of like how can I explain it? it's more about the entire cast. Like there's technically a main character, but not really. Like Terra's not actually the main character. It depends on what part of the story you're in. Well, in 7, it's Cloud's story, right? Like Aerith and Tifa and all of them are there, but it's Cloud's story.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, the narrative is stronger.
You have a more like better character arc or like character journey or something like that. Yeah.
Also, just like 7 has some really great twists, and they're only possible because of Cloud. Which is like, I think, yeah.
Keeping it super vague for me.
Cloud. I think Cloud is like just like one of the best written protagonists in gaming, personally.
He's so.
And I think I think a lot of people don't think that because they haven't played the game and they don't know what Cloud is like. They just think he's like anime protagonist with
anime edgy boy.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And that's what makes the game so good, in my opinion, is that you have all these ideas of when you're playing the game and then it completely flops them on your head. Like it's
yeah. Honestly, when I was playing FF7. Like it kind of struck me about how honestly funny it is at times. Like tonally, it was very different than what I was expecting from what I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's another thing.
For
too.
a good
like
thing,
6,
yeah.
That's one of the things with 16 is it's a very serious game and there's not that much. There's some humor, but not a lot. 7 has a lot of humor in it. It's also very serious, but there's a lot of humor that doesn't get like shown.
Yeah.
Like, oh man. Like the whole honeybee inn part is like actually crazy. 6 has one of the most iconic final bosses. That's true. I mean, Kefka is like a very, 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 very good villain. I still prefer Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth has gotten better over time, to be honest.
Sephiroth is so cool.
Yeah.
He's so cool. He's like, I will bring the spirit of Smash. I'm like, oh.
Dude,
yo, what's up? It's Nat
G.
G. What's up? Go to sleep. After the trailer, probably.
I thought you meant in chat. I was like so confused.
You know, Nat G's in the chat. What's up?
I meant like in the Discord. I was like, I don't hear anyone.
Oh.
Are they in the Phalanx?
Like Tashi's hearing voices. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say anymore. I forgot. Oh, I wish I did YouTube back when the Sephiroth and Cloud banners came down for Smash. Like, oh my god, my reaction.
Yeah.
I was literally, I couldn't breathe. I was literally turning red, like crying and screaming when Cloud got announced. Like, I could not breathe. My brother came in my room and he was like, "What the fuck happened?" And I was like, I'm a little bit happy right now. And then Sephiroth, the second I heard the first note Woman Angel, I knew who it was. I was freaking out.
Dude, if they ever add Dante or any Devil May Cry character, oh my god. That's been my dream character since Brawl, dude.
Devil May Cry.
Oh.
CJ, it's not about being the best character, okay? It's about the character themselves. I don't care. I play Smash for fun, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm not trying to play competitively.
You already know Dante's happening in the next game? I don't know.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I think they just have to take Ultimate and then just like expand on it pretty much. Like they can't really start from scratch at this point.
No. Literally,
it'd be so much work.
Fix the in-game delay. It's already a new game, and it's crazy to say that, but it's true.
And remove Steve.
Yeah.
Dante and Leon Kennedy. Yo, Leon would go hard. And Master Chief. We still have some video game icons that would be hard hitters. We got Master Chief. We got Dante. We got Leon.
Yeah, there's still more.
Yeah,
there's still more.
We've got a bunch.
Monster Hunter guy. That's who I've always wanted. Yes, exactly, Archimedes. I've always wanted the Hunter from Monster Hunter. The only problem is like they would play like Byleth. Like before Byleth got announced, I always imagined the Hunter, and that's exactly how they would play. Where like they're using multiple weapons. But Byleth kind of like already covers that now.
Yeah. Nice. I started playing Bayonetta because I found out about her through Smash. Am I a fake fan? If you're a fake fan, by that logic, half the Fire Emblem community.
Actually, though. Like I would be a fake fan because I got in 2019 because MKLeo was using Lucina at the time. So yeah.
I play for fun, but I don't like Brawl. Brawl is trash. I don't care what anyone says. Brawl is like Brawl is actual utter garbage.
Brawl's hype.
Yeah, I remember sleeping in front of GameStop to get Brawl day one. And I played that like for like I don't know how many days straight at my friend's house. We had 8 dudes taking turns playing Brawl, just nonstop. And I was just like, yeah, it was like that back then. And like I was just like, what is? After that, I was like, can we just go back to Melee? And like, I was so mad. I was so mad. It's clunky. Exactly. Brawl is just like clunky and slow. Like it's, and then the other thing is I had one friend who'd only play Meta Knight. And this was before we knew Meta Knight was broken, but he only played Meta Knight. And then we found out like, oh, Meta Knight's just the best character in the game. I talked the most mad shit to him for like a week.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
You're just garbage, bro. Like you're just actually garbage and you're just relying on Meta Knight.
Oh man.
Really hit them with a.
I had a friend. I had a friend that would always switch his main based on who's winning the most majors at the time, and that was like so annoying.
That's lame.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
My friend
anymore,
knew he was
but-
broken. Yeah, he did. He did.
Mhm.
8 guys. We weren't even in the living room, Sarah. We were in the bedroom. So here's some Oblivion lore. What we used to do is after in high school, what we do is I'd go to baseball practice or football practice or soccer practice, depending on the season. And then after that, we would drive to my friend's house, and there'd be like 8 of us crammed in a Honda Accord. Super illegal. We had 4 people in the back seat, 1 person laying across all of them, 1 person hanging out the window, driving down the highway. And we would just have LAN parties from Friday to Sunday every single weekend. Every single
amazing.
weekend. And we would get Mountain Mike's pizza, and we would drink literally like 30 Red Bulls and just like not sleep the whole weekend. And then we go to school on Monday, and I'd sleep during class.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. We typically play WoW, but like we'd play Smash, WoW.
Halo.
We played Halo 3 when it came out for a while. Halo 2. This was after Halo 2. So like, do we guys want? So Cinco's bringing that up. Oh, okay. We got a few minutes. I got this real quick. So one of my friends had an F-150, and what we would do is we'd have 3 people in the front and 11 people in the back of the F-150 laying down. It was super illegal, and if you got in a car accident, we all would have died. But yeah, we used to do that all the time, like literally. And then he got in a car accident, and we stopped doing it.
Oh my god.
That would definitely.
He was the only one in the
scary.
car, though.
Yeah.
He was the only one in the car. But yeah, he came back, and his face was just covered in like cuts because the windshield exploded on him, and his like whole face got cut. Like,
Is Fallen banner tonight? Yeah, it is, Najee.
In
Am I
4
older
minutes.
than you?
In 4
Kutsu?
minutes.
Kutsu, I'm eternally 29, so I don't know. You know.
You're
Probably not.
eternally 29. Huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get you to bed, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, you guys got it.
What
You
did
nerd,
you
jock,
miss?
nerd,
You
hybrid.
didn't miss
I did
anything yet.
everything
We
high
have
school.
3 minutes until the trailer, so yeah, we're still fine.
I
Fallen
literally,
Gunter? Fallen Gunter would go hard.
Maybe Fallen.
Eternally, yeah.
Who was it? Scarlet.
Yeah.
Scarlet, that's like the only face character I'd be happy about. Oh man. Hella Unk? What does that mean?
I never understood the term unk, dude. That sounds so
get it.
disgusting. If anyone called me that, I'll
What does
like actually
wait,
tell me
what does that mean?
I don't know.
You're asking the wrong person.
Like, I think that's a new word. for
Zoomer in
boomer.
chat, please answer the question.
I think that's a new way of saying boomer now. People are calling, like, I feel like using
Oh, it's
context
boomer?
clues. Like, I think using context clues, it's like another way for calling someone old. I think.
Damn.
Dang.
Damn.
Quiet down. Yeah.
We need like 1,000 ways
Unk-
to call people old, I guess.
Unk
Yeah.
is uncle? I'm an uncle? Well, I'm like the most sexy uncle there is, so I'm fine with that.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, it's like I'm done with this.
See.
Oblivion is the uncle you wouldn't mind being in your closet. That's crazy.
Damn. That just made me think of something so bad.
Gen
Oh my
Alpha
gosh.
boomer. Oh god.
Gen Alpha?
I went past my old high school like the other day, and like I just heard how some of the fucking high schoolers talk, and I'm like, what is wrong with this breed? Like, there's something wrong with you.
My high school's closed down.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It got shut down by the
Oh,
some
dang.
regulations.
Jesus.
Bruh, it was so funny. Me and my brother went down there and laughed at the principal when they were closing it.
Oh, that's funny.
Gen Z is considered uncle status? Oh my gosh.
I don't even know anymore, dude.
I'm totally 25. Let's go with that. I like that. Vaughn
I'm
Arbor?
forever
Let's not.
college age,
Let's not.
I believe.
Exactly. 25 is perfect because you can rent a car.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 1 minute. Let me transition.
Oh, actually, is this even... Okay, this isn't the new trailer, chat, so don't freak out. I'm just checking to make sure it's the right size.
Chat, don't spoil.
Yeah, no
I swear
spoilers,
to God.
please.
I didn't get the Twitter notification.
We still have a minute.
Yeah, we saw
I know, but sometimes they do it like a minute early.
There we go.
Like last time I
Sure
had it
says.
a minute early.
Sumeragi? I mean,
That-
I'm
that-
fine with
that-
Sumeragi because I don't have to pull with him.
I don't even know who Sumeragi is.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Ooh.
There
Okay,
we go.
it's out.
Okay,
Let me do the things.
hold on. I
Yes.
gotta.
Do the Twitter trick.
Okay, cool. All right.
All
ready.
right,
I'm ready.
I'm ready when you are.
Ready? as
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
All right, here we
Fallen
go.
Banner. Let's go.
Oh, the audio's got all crunchy on
It
Twitter.
did.
Oh,
That's
this is
engaged.
engaged, right?
That's engaged.
That's engaged
so
music.
we're probably getting female.
Oh, look,
Lear.
it's Fallen Alear. Oh, who would have
Wow.
guessed? It's not on my thumbnail or anything.
Yeah, not on my thumbnail either.
Green armor dragon.
Green Dragon armor.
Oh,
she's gonna have
okay,
Brave.
yeah.
Watch. She's gonna have Brave. 100%. She's gonna have Brave.
Can we have a good dragon skill, please?
Yeah, we need
Bell
something.
Chow's
Blast.
art.
Nope.
Bell
No.
Blast.
Fell
Oh,
Blast
look,
is
it has
100%.
Brave. It has. Ooh, Diluvial boost.
Scowling fighter. Excuse me.
Scowling.
Probably not as good as shield.
That's
fighter.
what we need. More fighter skills.
Yeah, it's totally not going to get replaced by Shield Fighter.
Yeah.
Another dragon. I know, right? They could have made her a sword.
Oh damn! How do you feel about this, dude? Lucina's getting owned.
I
they
mean,
didn't
my
have
Lucina
Miracle.
wasn't pulling anything anyways, so I guess it's her
Oh,
course.
Okay, can we get something
Right.
actually interesting, please?
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, Male Lear.
Shit.
Okay.
I called it. I was
no,
right,
yeah.
Satachi. I said
Oh,
Alear
wow.
1, Alear 2.
I am not a defect.
The Lears look
Oh, got
really
sword.
good though. In these
This one,
Okay,
ones.
they
this one
look
looks
really
better in my
sick.
opinion. I think this art
They
looks
look
better.
really sick. They look really sick.
Yeah.
Fell Child's
Gust.
Blade. Gust.
Okay, we have Gus.
It's a very short weapon description. I must be
Bond breaker. Speed defense. Spiked wall.
Ooh,
Okay, that's
okay.
actually the speed defense. Okay.
Ooh.
So
that
far,
could-
this
that
is
could
pretty
be very
boring, though. I'm
useful.
not gonna lie. Their
This
choices
is
there.
pretty boring.
I mean,
He has
I'm
Miracle.
hyped. I like Fallen Lear quite a lot.
Oh, he has miracle.
My whole chat is being right now,
words.
literally.
Okay. He has miracle. Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, there we see it.
Right. Robin Athos, man. Athos had
I'm a
that.
fell dragon.
Well, no, because Athos can't double, or needs to double, I
no,
guess.
he had it.
But
He
his
had it, he
entire
did.
kit.
Who's this?
Oh
Oh.
no, that's
That's,
what's her face?
Those
Yeah,
who
Lena.
resist Lord
Or Lena,
Medius will
yeah.
die.
He looks so good here.
It's Fallen
As
Maria
you
2, Electric
command.
Boogaloo.
Okay,
Magic
with Magic
Shield.
Shield.
That is a long weapon. Holy crap. I see Miracle again. I see Miracle.
we're
She's literally Fallen Maria 2.
Tidings. Oh, Tidings,
Oh.
we have another Dazzling A.
Okay.
Or the first one. I don't remember if the other ones was Wrath.
So the
or
last
not.
unit should be
Please.
blue.
Please.
Most likely, I think.
Yeah,
So, Arcane Lance?
Yes,
maybe. I mean, what? I don't know what can be Johanna Loki.
you will
Just
die.
Shauna was slaying.
Yeah.
Honestly, valid.
Fallen Maria aged up pretty much.
All right.
Gravity.
Oh, Gravity. Wait, that was the
Yeah,
special,
Gravity.
probably.
Oh, yeah, probably. It even has Fallen Maria on the map, too.
Oh my god.
Oh, her Miracle's within 3 range.
Yeah, 3 range. Miracle.
Okay, rearmed.
That'll be
Arcade.
interesting. A new.
Here's
Okay,
the
so we have a
arcade.
rearmed. Who is this? Is it to do? It's to do.
Oh my god.
I only live
Yes!
because of his
Oh my god.
majesty.
Oh my god, chat. We actually
my
won.
god.
We actually
Oh
won,
my-
chat. We actually
that a
won.
He saved from across. He saved from across
That
the
was
map.
a 3
What?
range save, I think.
Assault
Assault
fighter.
Bullfighter 4!
What?
Okay, that's
Bro.
interesting. Ooh, that's interesting.
And warp allies.
Bro, put Mortis versus Fallen to do.
I will say this sprite looks absolutely sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He did save across the whole fucking
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So 4 range save, which I would have complained about if it wasn't for
And warping!
and
And
warping.
he's warping in!
Oh no,
Sorry,
Folger,
chat.
the
I
mistletoe.
warned you guys. You might not have been here, but I warned you if the Duke showed up, I was gonna scream. So
We actually got to do. Wow, we didn't get Shez. That's kind of crazy to me.
for the true king is such a bad. Yeah, it is a very badass skill name.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the freebie? Double
Fafnir.
spark.
Fafnir?
It's Fafnir?
It's Fafnir.
Wait, is
Wait,
it?
really?
I'm being so serious.
No,
Fallen
it is
Fafnir.
Fafnir. Deserved, honestly.
Okay, 1 second, chat. I bet.
That's kind of a shaft, not gonna lie, but you know what?
That's hilarious, and also I'm totally fine with this because that means I don't have to have Fafnir as a mythic, ruining a mythic slot later.
Exactly.
So I'm
Exactly.
good with
What? Fallen Fafnir?
There you
That's
go, chat.
hilarious.
Oh my god, I'm messing up so hard, chat. There you go. There's Fafnir. So that's kind of free arm. Oh, is he an armored dragon?
Oh, that would actually
I
be
didn't
super
see him.
sick. Wait, hold on.
Was he in the trailer? I just didn't see him.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Okay. They
But
had
I
such
guess
little
like
faith in Fafnir,
in
they gave him away
game
for
he
free.
was as an enemy he was a fallen dragon.
Oh,
or
that's
beast,
true.
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So I guess that makes sense.
Bro, I'm actually like, I'm gonna be real. I was so ready to skip this banner until the end. I was
Yeah,
like,
they
okay, I'm done.
they
I'm
got
done.
you at the end. That's how they do it.
Okay.
That's
What's
crazy.
what order do you guys want to go in?
I
I'll
can go
last.
first.
That's all
Yeah,
I
of
know.
course.
I'll go with
Okay.
yeah, because I am actually
Okay.
super hyped for Fallen Female Lear.
Okay.
Even though I just had to do me dirty with the Lucina, but it's okay.
Yeah, that was. Whenever
It's fine.
You're ready, Chief.
All right.
Yeah. Wait,
Fells.
Real quick. Sorry. Sean Dolphin. Yes, the dude is a fallen beast in 3 houses. That's why he's that way.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
hmm So yeah, we have Fell Child's Arts, accelerate special triggered unit attacks twice, even during enemy phase, and then we have Dragon adapted damage. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, inflicts penalty on foe's attack, defense, res, equals the number of distinct game tiles among allies within 3 space of unit times 3 plus 9, max 15. If unit triggers Savior, is treated as 15, so that's minus 15 to those stats. We have DR halving. We have true damage equals to 20% of units res, excluding AoEs. We have flat damage reduction by that same 20% of units res. And then if the special triggers, you get another flat damage reduction. So yeah. Excel,
So
basically.
this is like the most typical 2025 weapon ever, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
it's literally the
much.
copy paste of exact same stuff you see on every single unit. So like,
But with
nothing
Brave.
really.
I
With
think
Brave,
with
sure,
Brave
but,
will
like-
make it really interesting because it can get
Yeah.
past like Miracle Yunakas and stuff like that without
Yeah.
Erica Ring. So
Yeah.
you can save that on
Yeah.
Young Camilla.
I think I think I'd be more hyped if Erica Ring didn't exist, but like now it's like it's just an opportunity cost pretty much. At
Right.
this
Yeah.
point,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm Anyways, Fell Blast. I assume this is a perf. Boosts damage by 50% of units res when special triggers. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit HP is greater than or equal to 20%, grants Fell Spirit to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Interesting. If foe initiates combat, if units or foe special is ready, or unit, okay, that's the armor float effect. And then unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range during combat, so we have doesn't counter us there. So Fell Spirit inflicts attack speed defense res minus 4 on foe and neutralizes effects that prevent units counterattacks during combat. Any reduced damage by X% effects that can be triggered only once per combat by units equipped special skill can be triggered up to twice per combat. Wait, what? Oh, I see.
It's like just like the
Yeah.
twin save or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also when unit or foe is engaged, inflicts an additional -2 to all stats on foe during combat.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that a lot.
I
That's
hate
really
it.
sick.
I mean, it's good. I hate it though. Like NC, like
This is
super
an
effects are
NCD
like one of the
support, yeah.
only ways.
That's also NCD.
It,
Yeah.
it was like one of the only ways to deal with armors, right? Like that's why Fjorm was so strong at the moment, like the past week, was because she had NCD. So now every armor having NCD, I don't love. I think it's bad.
Well,
I think it's scary.
It's just her.
This-
The rest of your
it's-
team has NCD.
Right.
Well,
so
okay,
Alear
in
herself
Aether rates, though,
is an
like,
armor.
you're-
So
Right.
it would only be like another near save that would have NCD.
or whatever. Yeah, whatever
Since-
the opposite you're using her as. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And in SD, I guess it doesn't matter as much because you're not going to run 2 armors. I mean, it has happened before, but probably not in most situations.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I think when it comes to Summer's duels, this is more. I don't know what this is more for herself, honestly. I think
It's just it just makes
Yeah.
her have. We just have another
Yeah.
NCD armor, like it's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
which is
And-
really strong right now.
it's really strong, and as we've seen with Fjorm, like it could just checkmate things, especially in combination with the Brave. The one
Yeah.
thing this doesn't have is that since this is a special, it can't really be used with Shield Fighter, so she'll have to rely on her own
Flat DR.
flat DR and everything, and not just like
Right.
the thing you get from Aegis.
Right,
yeah.
right. Is this ALEARS slow? I just realized that.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the first,
Interesting.
honestly. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right. So we also have Diluvial Boost. That's a really cool word. I like that. Grants HP plus 5 if foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equals to 50% at start of combat. Grants attack defense rest plus 9 to unit during combat, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Okay. I mean, we've seen this before. It's
Right.
pretty typical.
Different stats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scowling Fighter. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 20% at the start of combat, inflicts attack res -4 on foe, deals damage equals to 20% of unit's res, excluding AoEs, reduces damage from foe's attack by 20% of unit's res, so we have another layer of flat DR there. Grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat, so we have special acceleration. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe special, and unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res +5, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe. Okay, so yeah, that's Scowl.
Yeah.
It's like
I think
Fighter, except you have Scowl and
Yeah.
Special Charge. That's literally it.
Yeah.
And
I feel
that's
like-
that.
I feel like they're pushing Scowl too much. I don't think Scowl's nearly as valuable as they think it is.
Right.
Like the thing is, we'll have to see her stats because like if her defense is as good as her resistance, which it probably isn't, but if it was, like I'd rather use like Slick Fighter.
I agree.
I think it's Slick Fighter, right? Because that neutralizes your penalties. I'd much rather have penalty neutralization on myself than
Yeah,
than
Slick
Scowl.
Fighter is neutralizing
Than
your
Scowl,
penalties.
like 100%. And special charges are like so.
Yeah.
whatever.
Not a
I mean,
thing,
like,
yeah.
I don't think it's great.
Yeah.
A refined thing tonight? I don't think so. Maybe.
I think it should be tonight. Yeah,
Oh God.
actually.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
high
high on this either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Not
probably swap
surprised,
that
but,
out
you know.
for something
Yeah, that's what I
different.
said. I think it's like a whole. I think this is like a Rhea kind of where like you rebuild the whole unit in some situations. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, here's the skeleton, rebuild everything because like you don't want any of these skills probably. Like maybe the A, but I don't think you want the B.
I mean, this higher ground you'll probably keep just because it's higher
yeah,
ground.
yeah, definitely
you know?
higher ground. Higher ground's just really good, so there's no
Mhm.
reason not to.
So you probably
I mean,
just
it's
swap
just
out-
another NCD armor, right? So
Mhm.
like, she's probably just better than Fjorm. So like, if you're gonna use Fjorm, you probably just use ALEAR.
I want to
also-
see how the combat goes because Fjorm has
right.
the shield fighter, which is really good. But if this ALEAR
Yeah.
can tank without that Aegis, like her flat damage reduction is enough, then yeah, she would be above Fjorm in that case. And then you can run Erica Ring on
Right.
your Camilla, or whatever.
Nice.
I mean, she almost has as much flat DR as Nidhogger, I believe. Because Nidhogger has 2 layers of flat DR in her weapon, 1 in her special, and then 1 in her B slots. I think it's the same. And Fellblast even gives you twin save. So I think it's the same, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, I'm glad she's not fast because honestly, fast saves die like really fast in my opinion. Like they
Unless
Yeah.
you're Fjorm.
even Fjorm like has gone through very big ups and downs.
Fjorm
right?
is
like,
a roller
Yeah.
coaster, honestly. depending
yeah,
on-
Yeah.
Best save in the game, garbage. Best save in the game,
Yeah.
garbage. It's like okay,
Erica Ring exists now. Best save in
Mm-hmm.
the game again, or second best. Yeah.
second best, yeah, but yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
But yeah, I'm
So-
hyped. I like this ALEAR.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think she's like the best save. I still think that's Rhea, just because Miracle is really good. Even though like
yeah,
Fatal Smoke is starting to trickle throughout the entire
like-
teams,
yeah.
Rhea's still
Yeah,
super
definitely.
strong. So I still think that Rhea's better, but I do think this ALEAR it will be good too. Like in
Mhm.
that tier below Rhea, where we have like the Fjorms, the does Corrin count? Maybe. I don't know. Or Corrin might be a fraud.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty much there too. I think she's gonna be good. I just don't. Honestly, we've gotten so many armors in the past 6 months. I just don't need more armors. I'm like, well, other than to do. So I'm.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Do you want to do male Lear? Satoshi, you want me to do
Yes,
this?
sir.
Okay.
I'll do it. We got male Lear. We got Fell Child's Blade, has slaying for foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, inflicts all stats -5 and neutralizes foes bonuses during combat. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater or equal to 25% at start of combat, inflicts penalty on foes all stats equal to number of distinct game titles among allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 4, max of 10. 50% DR piercing. Unit deals plus X damage. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by X, and reduces damage from foes' specials by X. X is 20% of unit speed and restores 7. Wow.
Bro.
So this is
they literally copy paste. Like they're like, okay.
It's
the
very
same thing
similar.
almost.
It does not have the Brave, which I think is like huge.
You traded Brave for like one more stat, and the fact that it affects like, you know, in allies combats is too, and you get neutralizes those bonuses, which is like the most common effect this year. Like everybody has this effect,
right?
So I think this is just not a very good weapon.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, I think it's pretty mid.
He's also got Gust, Bondbreaker, so he has DC. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit's HP is greater or equal to 25%, grants Fell Spirit.
Okay, more. Oh my god.
To unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn, and inflicts attack speed -7 and Schism on closest foes and any foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater or equal to 25%, at start of combat, grants all stats +9 to unit, reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7, includes Braves, and also he has Miracle. That's
okay, so I don't think this like makes him like crazy, but at least he has a niche, right? Like he has the NCZ support niche alongside Schism too, which means you could turn off like Triangle Attack, Dual Strike, and Pathfinder as a visible bonus, not as like on Dagger. I mean, it gives them a niche, right? So that's something. Right. Like I don't know,
like you can combine this with like other saves, if you want to give NCD to your other saves. I don't think it's necessarily going to be that meta or that great. I don't think. Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical of his combat right now. So I don't. Yeah, I think he's just all right. Like pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
I also think he's just okay.
Yeah.
Mass did point out a good thing though, that his miracle doesn't require any units like around him.
That's true.
That's true.
That's one.
Wait, hold on.
At least he's like can be solo, which is nice.
Right.
That's like one of male Lear's like weaknesses on all of his versions, like his recent versions, is that he just can't be solo. So that's cool. Speed, defense, spiked wall. That's nice to have in the game. Like, you know, just completing family skills.
Odd speed wave 4.
No, yeah, that's fine too. I guess it's not like anything crazy.
He seems so mid the male debuff. Male ALEAR has been better than female ALEAR for like a long time until now. Basically, Tantra.
That's true. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For like past year, essentially.
Yeah.
What else does it give out? Does it just? Oh, it gives out Twin Save too. I forgot about that. You're right. That's a good point. So it does make Gust a lot better.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait, I don't think that's.
I don't think he'll make it.
That's something.
Yeah, it's something better, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Felix tanks more? Question mark.
I don't know if Felix really cares about any of those things, but maybe. Okay, let's move on to Lena. I guess. I guess I'll just read the next two.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Martyr Staff, you have Wrathful Staff, you have Slaying. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if the unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, you're going to get a visible attack and res +6, bonus doubler, and then the visible bonus that gives it neutralizes penalties on unit during combat to the unit and any ally within 3 spaces. That's pretty solid. If unit initiates combat or is within 3 spaces of an ally, you're going to inflict a penalty on the foe's attack and res equal to 20% of unit's visible res at start of combat +6. You're going to get true damage equal to X times 5. Where X is the total number of bonus effects active on unit and number of penalty effects active on foe, excluding stat bonuses and penalty effects, max of 5. So this is
okay, never mind.
this is like the Valentine's banner, right? It's not the level of Restfelger, but it is still really good.
Yes.
Yeah, and then does not work with AoEs, blah, blah, blah. And then unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. So pretty decent combat, honestly, not bad.
Yeah.
You're also going to get attack and res +5 to allies within their spaces, so like a little drive effect. And then lastly, if unit has HP greater than 1 and foe would reduce unit's HP, so you're getting that miracle effect. But it's like the Fey miracle effect where you restore 99 HP, so the same as like Fallen Maria. But it's allies within 3 spaces of unit, once per map still, and does not stack with other miracle effects. I think that's it. So she's pretty much just Fallen Maria too, like literally.
Fallen
like,
Maria too, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has Magic Shield. She has Holy Pressure. She's Attack Res Tidings, which is just a tidings skill, which gives out essentially the dazzling effect, but with attack and res instead of attack and speed.
Yep.
We have Resonance 4, that's the B skill you essentially want for a damaging healer, and then Pulse Play as well, which means she has a good resistance stat, and she can offer a little bit of support there. I don't think this is anything to write home about. I don't know. Like it's literally like slightly better Maria with just 3 range. The thing is, when it comes to Miracle, we have so much Miracle in the current meta, and we have Rhea, who just is the best Miracle giver. I don't see why you would run this unit, essentially.
Same. In the current meta, I don't think there's a particular place for her in any mode.
She's cool, but you know.
And she's also going into a meta that is anti-Miracle right now. Like everyone's
With
trying
Fatal
to
Smoke,
get anti-Miracle on their team. So she's like kind of going
and people
into a
are
meta
running
where she's
Seaview too, specifically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So personally, I don't think she's like a bad unit by any means. I think her damage will actually be pretty solid. But like I just don't see why I would run her unless I'm a fan of like Lena. Like that's
And you need an ice lock unit, I guess.
Yeah, she doesn't even come with that, so you have to like actually...
but you give it to her, yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about the actual unit on the banner.
Yeah, I'm so hyped for this. I'm happy.
Bro, look at this art, chat. Look at this. Oh my god, like,
dude, that's so peak.
That's so
Oh my god, he looks so good.
Blue armor. So we have a blue beast armor. So this is our first arcane armor unit ever, which is really cool. This means you can give this to Fallen Edelgard. You can give this to like Kanegus. There's other people I can't remember, but like mostly those two because the ones I care about. So we have Slaying, and then foe initiates combat, or if the unit's HP is greater than 25% at start of combat, you're going to have bonus to all stats equal to 25% of foe's attack at start of combat, -4, max of 14, minimum of 5. So pretty typical stats there. You're going to neutralize penalties on unit, or neutralize penalties on unit. So that's a nice effect. You're going to get true damage equal to 15% of your attack, including AoEs. Okay, interesting. Reduces damage from foe's attack by 15% of your attack during combat, including AoEs. Oh. And grant special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack. Oh, I don't love that. And then you get the transformation effect, which gives attack +2 and distant counter.
I'll be honest, having an armored arcane weapon have that true damage apply to AoEs is like really funny. I don't know why.
Yeah.
That is
it's like
really
the like one of the last units like that will actually use AoEs, but maybe, I mean, like Fallen Edelgard can like do that, I guess.
Maybe. Fallen Edelgard AoE Gale Force, let's go.
I'll make that happen.
I think the only thing I don't like here is the special jump being before your first attack. If it was before the foe's first attack, I think this weapon would be actually really strong. Like not like med fighting strong, but like for an arcane weapon, it would be really, really powerful. Because then you could like use like a shield fighter build, right? And like not have to run Marth Ring at least for the first attack. I guess if you get doubled, you still need it. But like you get my point. Like it's very similar to like Winter from Mortis, where like the time pulse effect isn't as good as it seems.
Yeah, because like the special jump here would be more suited for offensive units, not defensive units. But like this is for beast armor. So most of the time they're going to be defensive. So it's kind of weird that they chose this like activation condition for that.
Yeah. Okay, we also have attack, defense, fortune. So this is nice to just finally have in the game. I kind of want to put this on Tibarn, but I'm not going to kill the Dedu for that. But
you don't have to kill the Dedu. He's rearmed.
Right, but then I want to give the weapon to like somebody. Yeah,
okay,
I need like a lot of Dedus. Yeah, maybe if I get like a ton of Dedus, I'll do it. Yeah, attack, defense, fortune. Very nice to have like just another stat option for the transformation effect. Really, really good there. We have Sturdy Beast, which is a very good special, scaling off of defense, which is nice. But we have Assault Fighter 4. Literally one of the B skills we've been waiting for literally, I don't know how many years, like 4 years at least. It's been a while. So if unit initiates combat or within the space of an ally, you're going to inflict attack and defense -4 on the foe. You're going to get true damage equal to 20% of your defense, excluding AoEs, and reduce damage from foes' attacks by 20% of your defense, excluding AoEs. You get a guaranteed follow-up attack, and you reduce the percentage of foes' non-special DR by 50%. This is really interesting. It's a it's not really like where Bull Fighter was very much just like a player phase skill where you don't use it for anything else. This one's like much more mixed phase.
It's much more mixed phase.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, if I'm going to be completely honest.
I don't think it's bad. Okay, like let's compare it to like Slick Fighter, right?
Yeah.
So Slick Fighter gives you the same amount of DR. It's still 20%, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still get a guaranteed follow-up attack, so that's the same. This one gives you attack and defense -4 instead of just attack -5, so it's a little bit less more bulk but more damage.
Right.
You also getting 20% true damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or no,
And I guess DR halving.
That's on Slick Fighter, so that's the same. So like the only difference is DR halving for neutralized penalties. So it's actually very. I don't think it's that different. For tanking, obviously it's worse. But I think if you want to play like a mixed phase, obviously this is better.
Right. Yeah. I
mean,
that's
fine.
That's fine. I was hopeful that like we have something a lot more player phase focused, so that
I agree.
we can give it to like Edelgards or something. I think because like trying to spread your resource budget to cover multiple phases generally does not age well. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like all of these things are things you want in player phase anyway, right? Like, if you don't have any flat DR, you'll die.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of need that anyway. I think the real problem is like 50% DR shred. Like you kind of want that, but at the same time, it's not nearly as powerful as it was like a year ago. Like this effect was crazy, right? Now this effect is like okay, because like a lot of units don't even have DR you can shred. Yeah. Like I would almost prefer if this was like a more special jumping, so that way you could just like have a crazy fast special going off, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
where's the special acceleration?
I still think it's like crazy.
Bull Fighter had special acceleration.
It did. Yeah, it did.
They
actually
it's gone now. That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy. Dang. Okay, but let's talk about For the True King, who is
For the True King.
That's such a good name. If foes within range equal 2 initiates combat against an ally within 2 spaces of unit, triggers Savior, so you have far save there. If foe initiates combat against a target ally within 4 spaces of unit, trigger Savior on unit. If support partner is on player team, target ally is support partner. Otherwise, target ally is ally with the highest attack on player team. So this is a 2-condition save where it has your normal far save, but then it also has an additional far save for one ally.
I see.
That's scary. That's so strong. That's actually so like.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Imagine like having
you
can attack match. Yeah.
You can attack match. That doesn't have
So you can have a 4-range save if you attack match on everyone. But even if you don't, like let's say you just have Yunaka, right? Like you don't have Sakura on that team, you have Yunaka out there. Now Yunaka can just go engage, and you still have a far save for, right?
That's crazy.
That's pretty.
Yo, wait, that would be good with Valentine's Edelgard. Actually, though.
Oh, wait, that's true. Yeah.
Wait.
For the true king, more like for the true queen. Am I right?
So
no. It's even crazier,
so true, bro.
So if foe initiates combat against target ally, doesn't say range equal 2 or 1. That's far and near save.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what?
True.
You're right.
That's far and near save in one unit. Now, obviously, it's only for one ally, but if you
attack match, so much, it's like
attack matching is 1 broken, right? But 2, even if you don't attack match, like you can choose the unit. You know when you build your team, the unit you need that on, right? So like by just being but like whoever it is, like. I don't think Edelgard really needs it. Edelgard's pretty tanky. But anyway, the point is like you could protect that one unit. Like,
Omega hard.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Disgusting. Like,
there's more to it too.
Yeah. Unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of a target ally, so you get warping. This is good, especially for openings. I would say for SD, like having warping in the opening makes openings really flexible and strong. So that's good. When it comes to actual like combat and stuff, it's probably not going to play the biggest role just because there's so much anti-warping in the meta. But it is a strong effect, right? And then if you're transformed, which you should always be transformed, or if the foe initiates combat, which should be always the case also, you're getting attack, defense, and res +5 during combat. You get to deal 7 true damage, excluding AoEs. You get to reduce damage from foes attacked by 7, so 7 flat DR, excluding AoEs. And you get special cooldown cap -1 to unit before unit's first attack. So dang, not foe again.
Yeah, not foe. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, it's still not bad, but like, sure. And then any reduces damage by X% effects that can be triggered by only once per combat can be triggered twice. So this is the twin save effect.
Yeah.
Yo, this is a crazy ass C skill.
Okay, so
this unit's insane.
yeah, you want to swap out the B for Shield Fighter and run Aegis. Basically, that's what you do.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do because he's a near and twin and far save.
I guess
so if
that's
you only have
true,
Aegis,
yeah.
like you lose. And Sturdy Beast is actually really, really good, right? Like all the snakes use Sturdy Beast because it's such a good special.
Right.
Defense match winning a defense check is actually much more difficult than winning a res check in the meta. So I think Sturdy Beast is actually really good. And he does have like what 1, 2. He has 1 layer less of flat DR, I think, than the snakes, or it's the same amount, but it's 7 instead of 20% of your defense, which is a big difference.
Yeah.
The thing, man, this is interesting. Like you probably do run like Slick Fighter B, yeah, Aquin. You're probably right.
Slick Fighter.
Like Assault Fighter's cool, but like realistically, you're just like I need to do to survive, right? Like you're not really caring about him killing things.
Yeah.
I think it is cool for Dedu though, because like Dedu's just like a badass fighter guy, like right, like
Dude, he's so sick.
yeah. My God, this unit's crazy, and this unit can duplicate skills. Finally, we actually can duplicate skills. So you can duplicate, your higher grounds. You can duplicate, you obviously have Sturdy Beast, but you could duplicate other beast skills, other fortune skills, your armor skills as well. The only is there anything? I guess you can't use the attune skill, but I don't think that's really that big of a deal.
Yeah. Well, I think you mentioned it that he doesn't have as many layers of flat DR as like the snakes currently have, and I think that's going to be like very important because Dedu will probably hinge live or die by whether or not he will be able to tank, because having the 4-range savior is super super nice on everyone, both near and far. But if he just dies, then what's the point, right? I mean, it offers that protection for the 1 turn, but like, yeah, it's not as
like okay. So like, it's not like okay. Like in SD meta right now, like there's like a big difference, right? Like a lot of times, your save does not die in the meta right now because of Rhea and stuff like that. Like the save is just so strong. Like you have to. It's almost like part of the strategy figuring out how to actually kill the save right now, right? Because like some of the saves are so strong.
Yeah.
But we're also like leaning more into an offensive meta with like things like Camilla, Erica, and stuff who just kill saves typically, right? Like not many saves are surviving those units if they're properly built with like Fatal Smoke 4.
Yeah.
So if we are going back towards the meta where like your save is just there to take a hit, having a 4-range save is where you want to be, even if it just dies. Like, because it lets you play so aggressively on the opponent, and like it lets you position in such like the difference between a 2-range save and a 4-range save when it comes to offensive positioning is completely different. Like you, like the amount of aggressive and ridiculous plays you can do is like, it's like a completely different game essentially. So, I think it's really, really, really strong. Now, will he be the top surviving save? Probably not. And I think when it comes to Aether Raid's defense, I don't think it's going to be as valuable because you're not controlling the units, right?
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to Aether Raid's defense, you really just want a unit who is really difficult to kill so that they can't initiate on you. But when it comes to summoner duels, I think where you're controlling the units, it allows so much more flexibility in your play, positioning, and strategy. I think that's where he's going to be probably pretty strong at. And then also, it's just an arcane weapon. Like, thank God it's an arcane weapon, finally.
Yeah. y'all needed it. Y'all needed it.
Is Aether... Yeah, like I said, Leo, I don't think Aether Raid's defense is...
Who do you think are like prime units that would want this? I mean, there really isn't a lot, right? There's Kayn, I wouldn't say Fallen Natal Guard unless we find out if she's refined jailed or not in like a couple months.
Right. I mean, if you love Fallen Natal Guard and you want to play with her like a day earlier, then...
Sure.
Only the true fans will do that. For the true queen.
What else? Like beast armor. I mean, there really isn't much, right? So
there's only like
there's
Kainagus,
there's like not many. Yeah. Honestly, like
the snakes, which you don't.
There's so much underwater. Yeah. The thing is, like, oh, you're right, Aquin. Oh my God, Aquin, you're so right. This is actually an Erica counter because he can near save. Now, obviously, it's not a perfect Erica counter, but he can near save and var save, which means no matter what Erica does, she's fine to do.
good.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this has a lot of implications that we'll have to like. With every unit, you have to play with them to really get the full like vibe of how they play.
Yeah, right. Especially this day and age.
Yeah. But yeah, Fallen Elgard, Mufasa, like probably there's probably more, but I can't think of them right now. Oh, Base of Mortis could use this.
Oh yeah, I
he would lose.
Forgot about Femors for whatever reason.
He would lose his. But it's honestly not that big a deal. I'd probably do it. I will say, out of all, this is not me complaining. I'm very happy. I'm just pointing this out. Out of all the arcane weapons they could have given the Beast, this is probably the least influential in the sense that there's very few beasts who can use it, right?
Yes.
If it was a flyer weapon, I think that would probably be like the
that
most
would sell
use,
like hotcakes.
I think. Yeah, and then probably second would be after that would be infantry. But I think armors are by far the least amount of units who can actually use it, especially if Fallen Elder gets to refine like next month, right? Then like it's even one less unit. So there's that. But when it comes to the actual just unit, I'm just very happy that we actually got one, and the dude got love after so long, because the dude got treated like actual trash on his
like
first
ever,
banner.
like actually, yeah. So honestly, he freaking deserves it. He gets a he gets a solid refine in his base haul, and then he gets this. Yo, hold up.
And then it's possible we get like a dragon armor with Fafnir as well. So that's not confirmed, obviously. But yeah, so. With that said, is there anything else you guys want to talk about when it comes to do, or you want to just let's talk about the overall banner?
I mean, I'm interested to see how he performs in practice, because obviously, like the 4 spaces, all saves is potentially, if you attack match like on everything, could be very, very good. Right. Like
it's I think that's gonna be very powerful.
It's not like it's something we haven't done before, right? Like that, there was a whole meta revolving around that before with like Legendary Eliwood. Like
exactly. Yeah. So the question is like, does he have the tankiness to be able to do that? And if the meta will accommodate the one, just protect once, as you mentioned.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is definitely a unit we'll have to see. But I would not be surprised if this unit ends up being just completely like busted. Like that's where I'm at. Where I think he has a lot of potential, at least, right? We'll have to see.
He has a lot of potential.
See in practice, but I think he has a lot of potential. So I guess when it comes to the overall banner, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, are you excited for this banner? Are you pulling on this banner? I'm
pretty excited. Yeah, I'm really high on the the most. Female Lear seems pretty interesting. I think she has some potential too. But I'm obviously not as high as the dude. The dude's like actually correct. Male Lear. Ouch. And then
the art's so good though.
The art is fire. Actually.
I'll give him that. The
art, I think it's like it's the second best art in my
opinion. And then the healer girl. Like Lena, what you said earlier, I really don't think she has a place like at all, really, unless you just like healers. Which, to be fair, to their credit, if you give them Ice Lock, I mean, that's like more viable alone than like 80% of the units in the game. So
yeah, you can probably use like a unit like Sarah with Ice Lock and reach rank 1 in SDR.
Yeah.
I think my thoughts are similar to yours, Satoshi. Like, I don't think Lena really has a place, but obviously you can make it work since she's a healer with Ice Lock. Male Alear does have a niche, a very small niche, but it does exist. But I don't think he'll be that great overall. Like, being able to give armors near NCD is really good, but I don't think he himself is good enough to justify just running that for the NCD. Fallen Female Lear, I don't think she's as good of a save as Rhea currently, but I do think she's probably like in that second tier of saves alongside like, I don't know, like Fjorm or maybe the Snakes, maybe. I do think she'll be very, very good. And you can definitely like run her in like an SDS slot or even like use her in SDR. But I don't think she's really that necessary. And then Dedu is very interesting. I'm very curious to see how that plays out with the saves. I think he has the potential to be extremely strong, but there's also some things I need to see, specifically his combat, and how like the specific SD metas shape up to truly like evaluate how good he's going to be. But he does have insane potential. So that's going to be the unit to look out for, in my opinion.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Dawn, so Fallen Lena is the exact same as Fallen Maria. It's still 1 miracle per map, right? Like it's not anything different than that. This is literally just 1 extra space of range. So it's not like it's better, but it's not insane. In my opinion, I do think Dedue has the biggest chance to have an impact on the meta. But I do think that female Fallen Lear, like I would not be surprised if she does really well as well. Like also NCD is such a powerful effect right now. And being able to have that on an armor is really, really good. That's why all of a sudden Fjorm's back again.
Yep.
A million times. The difference being, of course, that you don't have to run Erica Ring on her, which means you can run like Ike Ring, which gives additional bulk. You can run other things as well, like if you want to, like I don't know, Sicker Ring, whatever. Probably just Ike Ring.
Ike Ring.
Yeah, probably just Ike Ring. But the thing is, like, because we were already going back that way towards Fjorm, like having a new unit who's just better than her, I think means that she will have some place in the meta. Will it be a big spot? Who knows? But I think there is a spot for her at least. When it comes to male Lear and Lena, I think male Lear is going to be like just disappear like literally in a week or two. Like people will forget he exists. Lena probably the same. Like she's cool, but like we don't even see Fallen Maria anymore. And so like a better Fallen Maria. Like I don't even like. It would have to be like special miracle. She'd have to get special miracle for it to actually be like something where we're like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Right. The fact that it's like it's already going into Fatal Smoke 4 and just like getting turned off is just not enough.
Yeah.
Right. And then lastly, I think to do like definitely is like the unit with the biggest chance of being like crazy. Just like 4-range save is really strong. And then also the warping, like I said, the warping is not going to probably play the biggest role. But like if you can kill, let's say like they have their anti-warp on their far save, which is pretty common right now, right? Because like snakes and stuff, or like even Lathriter, being able to just move across the whole map, right, to any ally is pretty cool. Like it can let you protect yourself essentially with a 4-range save, and then have to do fly in, like to either kill something or to like swap or like all kinds of stuff, right?
Definitely, yeah.
So I just think this unit has a lot of potential, but we'll have to see. Obviously, I'm a giant Blue Lions fan, so I'm gonna like be a little bit more hyped probably than I should be.
Yep. But I'm excited. Like, Dedue seems super cool. Like,
he seems so cool. I'm so glad he got done justice for once. Jesus.
What do you mean for once? I thought OG Dedue was pretty cool too.
Well, he got a good refine.
He got a good refine, but
like
I think they hired a Dedue dev, and he was just like, no. So will you be pulling? Let's start with DTM.
I probably won't be pulling. I mean, I don't think that will be a surprise. I did make an exception for Fallen Veil, but I'm not as big of a fan of the Fallen ALEARS as much as I was a Fallen Veil. And as much as like Dedue seems like super, super cool and has the potential to be very, very strong, I also don't think he's necessary per se. Like there are ways you can do openings where you can still have your knock in position and still have save, using repo on your save. But yeah, like I obviously like I think these units, well, specifically Fallen Female ALEAR and Dedue has the potential to be extremely strong, but yeah, I don't think any of them will particularly suit my accounts. So yeah, I'll be skipping.
One thing I just thought of too is like when it comes to the SDR meta in particular, you're playing with Sakura 100%. So like 4-range save doesn't matter as much because your unit's always going back to Sakura. You know what I mean? So I can definitely see an SDR where he doesn't play a big as a role there because like,
I see. Yeah.
You just have Sakura.
Yeah.
You just have Sakura. Which is good. So I guess something else.
True.
But yeah. So what about you, Satachi?
Well, unfortunately, I can't. I don't know if Bridal Banner will bait me. Brave Violet is a couple months away, 3.
Right.
So I can't really afford to summon, unfortunately. So
you say that
I'll be going every red. I'll be going every red in my circle. Oh well,
a female Byleth and Edelgard duo in the.
Oh well, that's a +10 like day one. It's not even funny. But I unfortunately can't. I'll do whatever red is in my first ticket circles, but I'm stopping there.
Red.
I'm stopping there. For ALEAR.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh no, I lied. That's the sword one. The
green.
Or what are you going for? Female ALEAR or
female? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, green then. Yeah,
green.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, green. So.
Of course, I'm gonna be pulling here. I'll at least be going to 1 spark, maybe 2, but probably 1. The thing is, for me, I just don't really like any of the units on the banner other than Dedue. So like, I don't really want to go to 2 sparks just to get like 1 to guarantee Dedue, and then like maybe a second Dedue with my luck. We'll see, but I'm definitely gonna get at least one. I love to do as a character. He's like one of my favorite characters from Three Houses, and like I love Beast, and like Beast to do is just like peak. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely be playing.
It's definitely Oblivion coded. Like this dude is like made for you.
you.
The dude kind of looks like Oblivion
Has the same
profile pic. Wait, kind of does actually.
He's my cousin.
I see.
That's funny.
Hi, Joe. Yeah, I think the thing with the ALEARS effect is strong to have on your account, but we also have like Winter Felicia, which isn't as powerful of effect, but I think I'd rather have her than male Lear at least.
Right.
Obviously, female Lear like combining the roll of armor plus that effect is really good though.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it. You got anything else you want to say?
Nope.
I think that covers it. I don't know how long it normally takes to get the refines, but
Oh, I forgot about that.
are they here?
I don't know. Let's find out. If the refines are here, we'll go over that. Because why not?
Yeah.
I literally forgot they existed.
Okay, none yet.
There's another. Yeah. When it comes to what other thing I guess I wanted to bring up is like the amount of armors we're getting. Like holy shit, we're getting so many armors.
All right, I deafened so I can stop my recording because I recorded it.
Oh, I'm still going.
I'm still streaming too, but I recorded my reaction because I'm archiving this stream personally.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the update even tonight? I don't know.
No, I thought it was tomorrow.
Maybe it is tomorrow,
know.
and like chat just lied to me.
It might be a reset tonight because they do that too, where it's like, oh, it's midnight. Let's drop all the refines, and I'm like, I hate you guys so much. Like,
yeah,
I mean, we would have definitely got the update by now if we if it's right now. No, no.
Okay, I guess it's not happening. Yeah. Sorry, chat baited me.
No problem. So I guess that's what we'll end it. Thank you so much for coming out to check out all of our streams. Make sure to subscribe to Satoshi, DTM, and me as well. Satoshi is currently playing through Path of Radiance. He's almost done. That game is amazing, and Satoshi's reactions have been hilarious. Go check out his Twitter, like, oh my god. And then DTM's actually playing through Fates for the first time, playing Conquest. So definitely go subscribe there, because you definitely want to check out that. It's really funny to see his reactions and then me like in chat like saying horrible things. So definitely a fun time. Don't want to miss that. And then I'm playing Genealogy of the Holy War. I'll be playing that tomorrow at 4 p.m. So if you want to subscribe and check that out, you can see me go on full crash out tilt mode. It's people have been enjoying it. So
peak streaming experience. Go check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good one, everyone. Bye.